Hello everyone, we have here another EPSON L3110, and the problem is if we're going to try to turn on the unit, here's the problem. The power LED is blinking and the ink and the paper LED notification is blinking. Now let us look the printer's status. Just click on the start menu and then directly or open the control panel and then go to printers and then look for the printer and then right click the printer and then click printing preferences. Now we can see this dialog box, and then we go to the maintenance tab and then we'll click the EPSON status monitor. Now as we can see the error, error code 031006. Okay, now we're going to try to fix this printer. We'll just turn off the unit and then remove the motherboard. Just make sure you turn off the unit, you unplug the cables, you remove the screws here and another one here. After removing the screw, you can lift up your scanner assembly like this one, and then you need to find a stick or something you can do like that. Now by removing the motherboard, this is the motherboard, this one is the motherboard, so we need to remove this cable, this ribbon, 3 ribbons, this another 2 ribbon here, and then after removing, we can now remove the scanner assembly. After removing the scanner assembly, we can see those connections on our motherboard. So we're going to remove those connections or unplug those connections. So we need first to unplug these connections, unplug all connections. And there's another ribbon right below there, you can see. As you can see, there's another ribbon here. You just need to remove that ribbon and then use a screwdriver and then unscrew all the screws. Now here's another screw to remove. Now we need a longer screwdriver to remove the screw in the middle of the motherboard. Now we have already removed the screw. So we can now detach the main board of the printer. This is the motherboard or the main board of the printer. Now all we need to do is find the fuse. This one is the fuse of the motherboard. labeled F1. So all we need to do is remove the fuse by soldering the fuse by putting some lead and using a soldering iron. Now we have just removed the last screw. Now here I'm putting pressure on the fuse of the main board. There, as we can see, the fuse has been removed, and after that all we need to do is put a jumper on between the terminal of the fuse, so it's like the fuse has been removed, and it's like a direct connection of the terminal between those two. So here what I'm doing is just connecting the two terminals like this one. And now we have already installed, or we are already installing the main board back, and simply putting back all the screws. And then connecting all the ribbons that we remove. So here, as we can see, we have already installed the main board. Are going to try to turn on our printer. Let's just check if the error has been removed. Now the power LED is steady. There are no errors, and let's check the status of our printer by just simply going into our computer and make sure we have plugged in our USB data cable. After plugging, you can see our printer is now back online, and what we're going to do is just right click and click printer preferences, and then go to maintenance, and then check the EPSON status monitor. Now there we can see that the printer is already ready and the printer is already fixed. That's all. Thanks for watching. Thank you.